Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How are we doing? Yeah, Nay. Thank you for the likes very much. Thank you. Hello, Jennifer. How you doing? Welcome in, guys. We are back. We. Thank you for the follow, Ella. Yeah, thank you very much. We are back on the creative server. Yeah, as you can see behind me, we are going to continue. I said behind me. There we go. Uh, we're going to continue our future project for the Rock Olympic area. So it's going to be some terraforming here. Cyro's got this beautiful uh, Olympic stadium that he's been working on hard. And so we're going to keep beautifying our portion of it and eventually put it on the server. So we're going to finish these rocks. We're going to work on the paths and maybe a little bit this, a little bit that, and it should be ready to put on the server tomorrow. So we're going to work on that. Tilted, hey, welcome in, Tilted. How y'all doing? 3 viewers on Twitch. Yeah, we are 10 followers away from being able to get affiliate, if that's what it's called. I think affiliate on Twitch. So that's very exciting. Alright, so let's see. Where was I at? I can keep the shaders on while I do this. Yeah. Terraforming is just like painting. Just gonna kind of have to do a little bit of this. And a little bit of that. Just not think too hard. Just kind of vary it a little. Yeah, just mix it up a little bit. You want a bit of visual interest with your builds. That's the secret of this game. You don't want everything to be just the same. Yeah, what's going on, Tilted? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Yeah, a little bit of splotch here. A little bit of splotch there. Ooh. A splotch there, even. Maybe some here. Yeah, not thinking too hard about it. Just kind of place some blocks where I think it works. No one's going to pay that much attention to it, but believe me, every little piece of variance you add adds so much to help break up the shape. And like instead of just seeing a rock blob, it's like real rocks have a bit of color and shape, don't it? And so that's what I'm trying to emulate. He's been trying to make a game in Fortnite. Epic Games released an AI tool that works for Verge. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I hadn't messed with any of the Fortnite stuff in a while now. Just not my jam, you know. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Let's get the music going. Let's see here. Just something in the background. Young Shadow, welcome in. That way I need to do very little coding. So you can do coding in the Fortnite game? Is that what you're telling me? That's kind of cool. Honestly, a good way to introduce coding to a younger audience. Yeah, we need a whole new generation of coders if we want things to work. Okay. You do need PC. It's basically Unreal Engine, but dumbed down for Fortnite. Oh. Okay. Okay, I see. Chill Bill, hey, how you doing? Hope you're having a good vacation, man. Yeah. Got off work a little bit early today, and so I feel energetic for Monday. Let's see here. It's gonna be a bit of a tough, heavy build, but it's gonna look good. So like a little splash of that, a little bit of this. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate the comments. Probably need to have a little bit of stone here, just to kind of keep it looking like a rock, you know. I'm gonna get rid of this. The really good builders like do gradients that kind of work with the lighting. I'm not that good yet, but I do want to try to emulate a little bit of that. Okay, so one of the ideas is a Minecraft style tycoon called Deathborn. You have to explore 4 biomes: surface, cave, underworld, and nothing like the Nether and End. You progress the more you do. That's kind of cool. Like a MMO or something. You gotta earn your way towards it. Yeah, sounds like you're definitely onto something, dude. Alright. Just a little more splotches here. This is a very big backdrop, but it's gotta be done. Got to be done. Oh man. Where you have to say, let's make money to unlock those areas. Kind of like yeah, them tycoon games, I'm a big fan of, like Zoo Tycoon, Roller Coaster Tycoon. I used to play the crap out of those growing up. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Maybe a little bit no, andesite was too bright, wasn't it? I just hope it's not too much right here. Dylan joined. How you doing, Dylan? Welcome in. Trying not to think too hard here, but it does need a little bit of stone here and there. Good thing I already have a pale moss farm. This would be quite expensive. maybe have a little streak going down the side of the rock here. Have an idea for the Crystal Clash? We'll make the Chapter 2, Season 5 desert style, including the desert sand tunneling. Yeah, it sounds like you got a lot of ideas, man. Yeah. Yeah, keep working on it. Alright, have some of that here. Yeah, Happy Monster, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. What are we up to today? Happy Monday. I know that means quite a different thing to a lot of people. Everyone's either a Garfield or a American Dad, if you know what I mean. Good morning, USA. Alright. Alright, front looks good. A little bit of splotch of stone there. Maybe, and break it up a little bit. Make it not so obvious what is happening here. I think that little bit of stone kind of helps keep things even. You do want it to be a stone, not just a pale moss blob. Yeah. Alright. Maybe a little pale moss right in here where the shadowy parts are. With shaders, that looks good. What if we turn off the shaders? Oh, no, that's not off. Oops. There we go. You see, front looks good. At a certain point, we just gotta call this done. No one's gonna be looking back here as much, so I'm not that worried about it. Alright, I think this rock is done. Now we gotta do the big one here. Same thing, same type of rock. Alright, probably gotta elevate this some still. I'm not going to do slabs just to kind of save myself. It would look better. Alright, put the shaders back on. Mystic Matt. What is up, Bumblebee? Chicken Jockey. Got all kinds of people coming in tonight. What are we up to? F is on. F is on. I repeat, and F is on. Oh boy. Yeah, let's do some of that. Man, oh man. And I sure don't. Let's tease her a little bit. I wonder if she'll take the bait. You think she's watching, guys? Yeah, she's busy doing her own thing. F is an awesome builder, guys. Let's see here. Just watch it. Yeah, just watch it. Yeah, mossy rocks. Bradley is way better. Why is Bradley better? Sounds like a brother rivalry thing. Alright, let's get some tuff in here. I don't want to mess up the tree in any way. That would suck. There we go. Why does this feel like a loose end here? Yeah, that's more natural. Yeah, I'm getting caught up on the shape of the rock. No one is going to pay attention that much to the shape of the rock. What we need to worry about is the color. Maybe a little bit of splotch here, a little splotch there. Then big splotch. Splosh that thing. Then we add the pale moss. Pale moss honestly adds so much to terraforming. Like, as far as rocks go. Splosh that. See, I swear terraforming is just like painting it. You just happy little accidents. Call that cheesy, call that what it will, but that's literally the process. You just spray a bunch of blocks and see if it looks good, and then you prune what you don't like. Let's see, what do I not like? This right here. So I'm going to prune it. Maybe have a bit of the stone on the top just to have a little lighting maybe for a rock. Yeah, if you think too hard when doing this, there's a problem. No need to think, only place. That rule applies to a lot of terraforming projects. So I'm going to keep a bit of stone up here in the edges to kind of keep it realistic. You know, that's the lightest part of the build. Yeah, what about some here? This will be a more of a rocky section. Literally just whatever I feel like is coming to be right now. It's the beauty of Minecraft. Michael Alexander, hey, how you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Let's just wash this up. Feel like some parts need to be darker, that's what we do. Oh, no. Not the tree. Alright. It does not have to be perfect here. The idea is we make it visually interesting. And always check without shaders. Does that look visually interesting? And if it doesn't, like, what can we change? Like maybe a little more stone right here. Alright, so that's the two biggest rocks already done. I'm going to call that done. Could I do a better job? Yeah, but we are on a bit of a time crunch now. Alright, let's just splosh this. Yeah, splosh that. Now splosh this. Yeah, see, that's fine right there. Ain't gotta be perfect. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, shape is a little wonky here. Uh... Alright, yeah. Yeah, shape of the rock looks good. Alright, let's splotch it. Alright. Get that in there. A little bit of stone keeps it realistic. Let's see here. I think that works. Yep. Alright. On to the next one. 49%. What an interesting username that is. 49%. Why would you only do something 49%? What about 110%? Alright, let's see. Plus Ultra. Yeah, splotch your stone is good. Alright, that one's good. Now that I'm looking at it twice, it probably needs a little more moss right here. Just to kind of keep things. Yeah. Yeah. Builds are happening. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3 rocks left to do. I think I can work on this right here. It's bothering me that water is coming out of the top of the rock. You can kind of see it. Let's do something here with this. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Splotch. Splotch there, splotch here. Splotch that, splotch this. Alright, tough that. Tough love, man. What is your favorite block in Minecraft? Yes, you did hear my Hero Academia reference. I'm making sure you was watching. Yeah. Plus Ultra. Alright, do that a little bit of this. That's fine. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Detroit Smash! Yeah. My Hero Academia was great, man. Like, it was great up till the end for me. And it just kind of, yeah, well, I won't spoil it. I don't know where you are. No spoilers in this stream. You're done besides with season 8? Oh, I've read the entire manga. Like, I know exactly how the story ends. Yeah, I'm just not telling you. Can't do that to you. Alright, let's see. Tough. Let's see. Luca. Hello, Luca. How you doing? Welcome into the stream. Yeah, same? Okay. Okay. Now, regardless, I'm not going to talk about, what may or may not have happened in the show. In case anybody decides to watch the VOD and I just ruin their experience. Alright, one last rock, and then we can work on the paths. I think we can add maybe a little this or that. I'm just not sure what yet. Like, it needs something else. But I hope anime gets the extra chapters justice, and I was quick on that. Hope I did it right. Oh yeah, you did it. You did it. Yeah, you moderated, man. Bye, Elf. I wish you the best in everything you do. Let's see here. Yeah, thank you. Was it a spam message? Like, was it a free viewers? If you pay for this, go to this site. Out of Age Cruise, hello, welcome in. Hopefully you're off work now. Yeah, if you're not off work, I will be very sad. Alright, let's see. Splosh that, splosh this. and do that. Yeah. M&M, welcome in. That's an awesome candy, by the way. I kind of want some right now. Yep, bots. Anyway, did you read the extra bits? I think so. Yeah. Oh, dang, dude. Dang, what was he that far ahead? Wow. Okay. Let's see. Oh, dang. Yeah, I kind of busted it to get done because I had to go to the audiologist, fix the hearing aid, and I did not make it in time. Yeah, that just how it goes. Have to do it in the morning. But I was able to get home in a decent time though. You know, have dinner with my wife, and that's always nice. Alright, I don't need this much right here. Cut this down to size. Alright. Maybe some here. Around that corner. Alright, I think these rocks are done, or I'm gonna call them done. I want to move on to something else, so what we want to do now is create a beautiful path where it's not just a plank. Like, this path is merely a guideline of what I wanted it to be. Have a nice experience of walking around, looking at the pretty views, looking at the trees, and ooh, there's a Pagoda Dojo over there, or whatever you call that. And the final war arc is going to be crazy. Oh yes, I am actually looking forward to that. I will gladly binge watch the entire thing if it gets up to that point. Yeah, so I'm just kind of waiting on that since I already know the ending. I haven't even caught up on the One Piece anime yet. I still got all that to do. Alright, so the path here. Alright, so let's get a new hotbar selection out. What do we want to do for our path? Rooted dirt would make a good path. It's hard to come by though. Coarse dirt. Podzol is useful. Dirt path. Grass. Maybe dripstone for a little bit of crunch. Or even brown mushroom block. I gotta be careful because it's going to start getting expensive. But pink petals. And peony flowers. Yeah, you ain't spoiling that much at all, Tilted. Yeah, Redacted comes to life. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Let's see. Alright, let's try drawing out a dirt path. We're gonna replace all this for sure. Oh, that messed up. Alright. Kind of widen this path a little bit. Make it feel a little more natural. Okay, that's a good curve for a path. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna snip that. Alright. Like when Deku goes infinite 100% while holding Eerie. Favorite Vigilante Deku arc, Overhaul arc, Final War arc. Yeah. I really enjoyed the arc with, what's the bird dude? Bird mask dude named, Chisaki, I think. Yeah, his quirk was cool. Alright, Alright, Colton Richardson. Hello. Welcome in. Ah. Alright, yeah. That's just a straight line here. I wanted to curve, but that kind of... Maybe I done myself in with the rock placement here. I can move this over. Hmm. Does that really work though? Rock 24 is still visible. Real name Kai? Yeah, Overhaul. Overhaul, that's right. I think that was when I stopped watching. Okay, I'm gonna try to trim this. It's a bit more of a curve, what I want. Yeah, that'll have to do. That feels like a more natural walk path. It's bothering me. I don't, no, just ignore it. Ignore it. Alright. Try the other way. Now that I look at it, that tree looks a little lonely. I think for now it's going to have to do. I can always add more trees. Let's see how it looks on the actual server. So we want. What about a path that works as a blend with this red? We could go granite. Like, where is granite? Yeah, the unbeaten path will look pretty good here, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, this feels better. Alright, once we get the color right, we'll then vary it up. Add a fountain. Alright, near it, that's old looking? Okay. That's an idea. We'll keep that in mind. Like, these are nice. Like right here, it could probably use something right here. I agree. What did I break? What did I break? Alright, ignore it. Yeah, it's happy accident. Happy accident. Alright. Alright. I'll be here. Man, oh man. So that's where... This is what the path looks like now. That actually works really well with the cherry leaves. So if we expand on this, maybe have a little bit of stone right here. Oops. Like dripstone. Does that look? Yeah. Gonna need a lot of dripstone blocks though. I will probably regret that decision. But it's a decision I'm making. That looks nice. Dripstones just get that little bit of pink in it. Just a little bit of pink. Now I can kind of dirty it up. Rooted dirt is expensive, but I can get it. Pretty sure you just bone meal rooted dirt. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry. Wifey call. Are we there? Hello. Alright, we're good. Where was I at? Let's see. Jesse. Hello, Jesse. Alright. How we doing, Jesse? Welcome in. I'm trying to suss out our path here. Now I'm looking at it, I kind of like it more in the path here instead of out. Oh, so what are you doing in Minecraft? What you building? Yeah, Minecraft is pretty much all I do now, as far as games. Once you get it, it's kind of done. You own it. You don't have to buy anything. Starting my mine and just finished making my own village. That's awesome. I would love to see pictures. Are you on a solo world or hardcore? Like, what kind of game are you? What kind of game is it? A little bit of splotch there. A little bit of crunch too. Solo survival? That's cool. Everyone needs a solo survival world of their own every now and then. Let's see. That kind of adds... I like that. I like that. So if I do it evenly on the opposite side, this will look good. Crap. What are you doing? What kind of world are you in? Right now I'm in creative. This is a project that I've been working on in conjunction with several other people on a so I play on a server called ROG, yeah, ROG, and so we've been friends for a couple years on it, and so this is sort of a memorial of a past Olympic event that we made. Hey, thank you. Yeah, putting some thought into it. Yeah, this build is not mine. This is Cyro's that he's been working on. I'll go ahead and show you a little bit of what he's been doing. He's been working hard on this, man. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it looks really, really good. Yeah, so like, I love building with these guys because they're all such talented builders. And you know, when you play with others, you learn from others too, and so that just helps your growth. That's Polly's build back there. Is this dojo minigame thing? And so I put this tree kind of in the foreground of it to kind of help frame things, and that's why I'm in survival. So I'm planning all this out so I can share it with others. Yeah, just kind of like add to their own builds, you know. That's why I like to watch others play as I play. Yeah, you learn so much from watching others. Like I watch the Hermitcraft server all the time, like Olive Green's videos, BWO. Like they're all like legends in their own right, in their own small little niche of the internet. Like a yeah. Have you heard of Hermitcraft, Jesse? If you have, you really should look them up. Hi, Aiden. How you doing? Welcome in. Crap. Yeah, so look up Hermitcraft, like Minecraft, but put Hermit instead of mine in front of it. Yeah, Hermitcraft, and just Google like Grian or Mumbo Jumbo, and You will learn so much about building. 688 likes. Thank you, Yaden. Yeah. Look it up on YouTube. There's some really talented, like, survival-based builders out there. Alright, so this path looks a little better. Nyx, or I cannot say your name. N-R-Y-X, and it's gone. Alright, I tried. I am working on being an engaging streamer guy, but, yeah, it's not in my bones. It's something I continually have to work on, just try to talk to people on the stream. Like, I get so absorbed in what I'm doing, it's like I lose all sense of reality when I play. That's part of why I love playing this game. It's a distraction from the real world. Okay, so now, can I put flowers on here? No, I can't. But I can kind of do that, or that. Yeah, that adds a little bit of flair. $3K? Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Jaden, for getting the likes up. I appreciate it, man. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this for me. Like, you should always, find something that you enjoy doing that you don't need to worry about making money. Like, if money's your goal in life, it's a good goal, believe me, to make money, but if that's the only goal, you'll lose the passion in what you're doing. I don't want to lose this passion of Minecraft. Alright, I'm just gonna splotch that. Splotch it. Don't think too hard. Just splotch it. Whee! Alright. That side's done. Not going to worry about the back too much as the experience up front here. I love these little flowers. So, has anyone played the new update yet where we get the yellow versions of these? I cannot wait to get more of these kinds of flowers. Like the directional multi-placed flowers add so much, I think, to the builds now. Like the leaf litter. Oh, there's so many good things coming. Oh. The whitewood, yes. Yeah, the pale oak with the leaves, yes. Yeah, there's so many blocks now in Minecraft, but yet a tiny inventory. Oh, that's not the inventory. Yeah, that's another reason why I play on an SMP. Like, there are people smarter than me that know how to make farms for those hard-to-get resources. Yeah, so, yeah. It makes a happy builder in me to be able to just you know, place things I want to. Alright, so very pink. $2K. Thank you very much, Yaden. I think one can go there. Just fine. I don't want to distract from the sign too much. Just kind of freshen the experience here. Is it too much pink? But I love to leave as much and only take enough to make my own. It's harder to get saplings. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, survival building is great because, like, you almost need that limit of resources in order to ignite the creativity. Like, one thing I loved growing up as a kid is simply sitting down with a box of Legos and being like, what can I make out of this? Like, I have just this in my inventory. Let's say I just had this. What can I make? And like, yeah, Legos are great, man. Expensive, but man, that helped me just have so much imagination as an adult now. Yeah, so I love that side of a challenge. Yeah, just what can I make with a certain set of resources, and you'd be surprised what you could make if you put your mind to it. It always takes me back to a movie called have you seen the movie Apollo 13? Yeah, it's about a face spell mission. The words. All right, a failed space mission that actually happened. Like a yeah, so you know what I'm talking about, where literally 3 astronauts were trapped in space, and the only way they could make it back home is if they used every bit of resources they had, and by God, that ground control team in Houston looked at what they had. They literally had a pair of pencils, duct tape, a box, and they said, we got to figure out how to make this a square object fit into a circle hole. Like, and they did it. Like, they figured it out and did it and got those guys back home safely, beating the odds. Like, that's pure, like, how do I put in words? Like, you think you're not learning a skill until you realize when you need it. Dylan, man. Dylan, I was wondering when you was going to come in. I am 18 years old. I don't care if you believe that or not. On the internet, everybody is 18 years old. Okay? You're not getting me today. Yeah, that's why I always hate. Alright, that's why I always have an inventory room. I get that it's MacGyver. MacGyver. Why have I not heard of MacGyver? Is that the expression? Jesse, thank you for the follow. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm glad you choose to hang out with me. I promise I'm not that boring. But, I think this project is going to be called done. I'm going to call this done, and then we're going to save a schematic of this and I'll show you around the server. So let me get my stick out. Yeah, thank you, thank you. So it does not have to be perfect. It just has to actually be built. Alright, so you don't know how to share photos? Okay, well, if you follow me, that means you can DM me and probably share photos that way. But yeah, we'll figure it out. No rush. All right. I am also on Twitch too. If you want to follow me there, and I've got some other links uh, that you can use. I have a Discord. I'm not really got it fully operational yet, but yeah, we'll find a way to get you the share the picture. Oh, are you sharing it now? Let's see. Uh, get my TikTok out. I've not got anything yet if you sent it. Alright. Well, while I wait on that to come in, we are going to save this. I probably already said that, but I gotta somehow get this whole thing in here. MacGyver. Okay. Now you said you were going to show your place. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Sorry, I get lost in conversation trying to keep up with it all. Up with it all. Yeah, let me save this schematic and then we'll show you around. Alright, I should not have done that. Mistakes were made. Hopefully that's tall enough. More than tall enough. Okay. Yeah, this is quite the large footprint that we're adding here. Okay, but it's all boxed in, so we're going to save this as a schematic. Jesse, I don't know if you've played around with this, but this is a mod called Lightmatica. Yeah, so we're going to go in there. What we've selected, we're going to save. And we're going to save it as Olympic Terra, short for terraforming. So there it is. We can find it. Yeah, there's already two different things. So now we can go to the survival server. Wait, where is my... I was wondering where my chat was. There we go. Alright. Alright, so we are in my base. I'm going to turn these shaders on. Mid is streaming. Alright. Jesse, you still here? Alright, we are in my super smelter. Alright. Yeah, you're going to get the crash course of my base, so... Yeah, this is my smelter. Alright, I smelt stuff. Yeah, it's powered by lava. I have a piston feed tape that helps run it so I can feel it. Anyway, very proud of this build. Yeah, this whole city is a blast. Like, I'll show you around. This was my latest project. Yeah. Got a beautiful cyberpunk city. It's taken about 6 months now, I think. Give or take. I'm losing track of time, but it's been a passion project of mine, and I have really enjoyed every bit of building this. Let me sleep, and we'll head over to the Rock Olympic area. Yeah, so Jesse, you follow me, so you can check out my other TikToks. I made a short time lapse of what all I've built. It's already outdated, but like I added this. Oops. Which is a simple cactus farm. Yeah, very, very productive of cactus dye. Alright, and yeah, it's totally worth it. Yeah, this is my storage area. I try to keep things organized. Try. Have a little labeling system for everything. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I'll show you my sniffer farm real quick. This is my sniffer build. Hello guys, how we doing today? So they give me the orange and cyan dyes I need. Right here. Gaten, what's up, man? Welcome back. Very noisy. Yeah, sniffers are cool to get. Very useful if you can get them. Alright, so we're going to go to the Rock Olympic area. Oh, you haven't? Yeah, they're a little hard to find because you have to find the eggs in a certain, like, structure in a certain biome underwater. But once you get them, you know, they're super cool. Alright, let's see if I can find the Rock Olympic area. Somebody can help me out. I've already got lost. Ah, crap. I need my map out. Alright. It should be good. It's whitelisted. Oh boy. Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Well. Alright, let's see. Let's go to Cherry Bottom. Alright, this is the gaming portal, at least. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is it so loud? Yeah, people have put things... Oh, no, he's not talking to me. Okay. Alright. Let's pull up the map app. Mods. Minimap. On. Let's get Jade back on. On. Alright, let's see here. Where is Rogue Olympics? Not there. Hang on. Yeah, Pac-Man's cool, isn't it? Yeah, there's a lot of cool builds on the server here. Let's see, I might remember where one is over here. Yeah, that's clearly where the end portal is. I'll just fly around, because why not? Yeah, this is Realmy's golf area that he has. Alright, 2085 and negative 511. Let's just fly that direction. Negative 511. Negative 511. Alright, it should be this way. Once I get there, I'll be able to actually save the chords again. Where is it at? Negative 511. Ooh, Pale Forest. Cherry trees. We should be close. I think we're very close. We are loading so many chunks right now. Alright. Alright, should be... What is this? This is someone's project area. Okay. I think that's Riz area. That random Christian guy. Welcome in. Alright, I think it's on the other side of this lake here. Yeah. This is Miz's amazing base area. Holy crap. He's got some progress done. Wow, that's insane. This looks amazing. Hi guys. Keep up the good work. Let's see. Alright. Wow. Yeah, Min loves very tall builds. Still can't render it all in. Alright. I am so lost. Alright. Oh, here it is. Rogue Olympic. Yeah, that's where we're supposed to go right here. I did have it loaded down. And it is so far away. Yeah, it looks great, don't it? Yeah, Miz is a very talented builder. You should follow him on Twitch. Look at that view. Alright, we are eventually going to get there. If I just can get going the right direction. I think we're passing over F's area. Hi, baby. What a sunset. What a sunset. Oh, we got a farm up here. Wonder what that is. Not going to mess with it. We're not going to mess with it. Last time I messed up redstone, it did not go well. One thing I love about this shader pack is the little birds flying around in the background with it. Yeah, I don't have the brain for redstone. Brain does not compute. Yeah, some people, like, they're good at both. I am not that person. Yeah, whoever is good at both has just found the cheat code in life. Alright, yeah, here we are. There it is. There it is. Look at that gorgeous stadium that Cyro's been putting together. It looks done, don't it? This is going to be a great event. Lots of different little mini games to play. Ways to compete with each other. So, my portion of build is going to be over here. We're going to have to eventually move these beacons and these trees. Alright, is there a bed nearby? I feel like there is. Alright, we'll just place down our own. Time to sleep. Alright, so. Hey, welcome back. Yeah. Alright, now we need to go ahead and do some housekeeping. Go ahead and tear all this down and put it back in the shulkers, because these are technically not mine. But once I clear the space out, you'll see what I'm doing with the planting. In fact, I'll go ahead and plant the thing now. So I'm going to load the schematic I made earlier. It's going to create a placement. I got to turn off the... oh, I'm blind. I'm blind. The shaders for this. Alright, I'm going to go in Cheaty Cam here. And line this up where it needs to be. So, you can see it there in the left corner. I'm going to move it. So it takes a little bit of effort, but you can line it up and set it exactly how you want it to be. Alright, so I gotta do this very carefully. It's already overlapping that part. Yeah, you can do that in survival. Are you playing on Java? No? Oh, you got Bedrock? Okay. Well, there's there's certain things you can do in Bedrock if you're on a PC. But my Bedrock knowledge is very limited. I prefer Java. That way I can have the utility mods like this to be able to build. Yeah. But yeah, there's a certain... Okay, so you're on Xbox. Yeah, that's definitely Bedrock. Yeah, there's a certain respect I have for people that don't need to do any of this kind of planning. But, okay, so I've gotten the... I'm going to lock this placement, and once I clear everything out, it'll look a lot better. Configure, lock. And we're going to bring this down. Bring it down so it's out of the way. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Alright, it's getting there. There we go. So it's like it's not there at all. Alright, let's start tearing this stuff down. But yeah, that's sort of the process I have with building now. It's like you plan in creative, you get a good view of what it looks like, and then you attempt to make it in survival. I think both are important to go hand in hand. Like, you don't need it per se, but it helps, you know, in one sense, speed things up. And time is very precious for me. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, they're not all my builds. Like, Cyro's done most of the work here. Yeah, this was his little passion project. Hey, welcome back, Tilton. Alright. One thing about Cyro I love is that, yeah, so teamwork definitely makes the dream work. So Cyro put out a competition in the Discord server to start using ideas for a logo. And instead of just picking one winner, he incorporated all of the logo's ideas. Like, some aren't on here yet, but yeah. Yeah, I like what he's doing. Kind of a way to make everyone feel included. Yeah, it's a very cool server. I've been blessed to be here for a couple years now. Yeah. They haven't kicked me out yet. Yeah, your passion project, Syro. You've been working hard on this area. I I see you. I see you. Yeah, I'm gonna start tearing some of this down and get it out of the way. I've got the, I'm done with the terraforming on the creative side. Oh boy. Oh, new messages. New messages. Alright. Bro, dollar. Hey, welcome in. How you doing? Thanks for joining the live. Alright. Let's see here. Do I want to use shears? I should probably use shears to save these leaves. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, it's not going anywhere. I mean, the material shouldn't be that hard to get either. It's just a bunch of rocks. And we already have a lot of it, so... Do you mind, sir? Be gone. For those of you, yes, you did witness a murder. I have a bunch of sound. There's already a bunch of van at the site. Let me know what you need. I can... Oh, a stone. Okay. Alright. Let me pull up the list here, see what I need. Alright, so schematic, configure, material list. It needs 10,000 stone. And then there's under 1,000 for the other stuff. We already had the grass. You don't need much. I mean, a lot of it you already have with the building. But we're going to need dripstone, granite, and rooted dirt. Pink petals. Voice to text really messed me up there. Oh, that's where it got you. I don't use voice to text for a very good reason. It will never work for me in my country heathen accent. Now let's do this. Driving home and listening to me? Man. How do you put up with me, man? I appreciate it, though. Midnighter Night is raiding. Hey. Welcome in, Midnight. Welcome in. We are on the ROG server. As well as you guys. I've seen what you've been doing, Mid. It's very impressive. Yeah. We are doing work on the ROG Olympic area. So all this red you see will be built and terraformed. I don't know if we'll be able to do it tonight, but who knows? I've been surprised before. Alright. And do a little housekeeping, though, before we get started. Mid, how did the stream go? Was it fun? Sorry I got you to dox the server. I promise you that was not my intention. It just, yeah. Was not thinking about that when I asked for that. We'll be okay, though. Well, chat happened. Realm shared a waypoint for me that exposed the server IP. Magic Wizard, hey, how you doing? I don't think it's that big of a deal, but, you know, it's worth noting that it happened. Let's see here. This beacon is going to have to move eventually. Magic Wizard, what are you up to, man? Welcome in. You are watching destruction at play. Come on. What a shame. I built all these and now I gotta tear them back down. That's okay though. It'll be back bigger, better, and more beautiful. Oh, keep an eye out for any issues that may happen. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be fine. Like I don't expect anybody that has seen us to be malicious. All right. Assets. Acid pack. What are we talking about? No, it's all good. I mean, it happens, you know. Let's see here. Jump. Alright, nailed it. I'm gonna have just enough of this to... Sorry if that was loud for anybody. Alright. Let's move these. I'm actually going to need that little bit of granite. Yeah, dump chest. Feel kind of dirty making a shulker monster when these aren't mine, but here they go. Alright, let's move these. Okay, now we gotta move the beacon. Yeah, it's gotta be done. I will move this to a better place. Actually, Cyro, for now, I'm just gonna put the beacon in a shulker right by the portal. Oh, it's raining. You know, it's thundering. Crap. Let's leave that away. We don't have fire tick on this server for good reason. And that is the reason right there. Alright. Alright. Midnight and Realme left at the same time. Wow. Let's see. That's kind of crazy. I still got the beacon. They're about done. No? Yes, maybe? I'm going crazy, guys. Actually going crazy tonight. Boy, oh boy. I love the, I forget what mod it is, but there's like a fog effect that happens after it rains. I thought it was on the shader side of things, but apparently it's a mod. Alright. All those beacons are down. The particle rain. Okay, yeah. Alright, I am putting this beacon in a shulker over here. Let's see, where's that empty shulker? Alright, I'm gonna have to use this one. Alright, beacon. Should probably label this. There's gotta be a sign or something somewhere in one of these boxes. That's cool. I will find it eventually. Actually, let's just make it. Bacons. Because why not? I love bacon. Alright, so before we get started, I gotta line this up perfectly. Let's pull it back up again. crap, I didn't even get the whole schematic in. Okay, I'll have to fix that in a minute. Actually, let's go do this now. Let's go fix this now. Creative. Just get your landscaping. We can add the rest later. Or not. Yeah, I'll do that. I just gotta line this up perfectly and like see how it looks. I cut it off at the edge here. All right, boop, boop, boop. Okay. All right, now we save it. All right, area editor, save. Raw. No. All right, Olympic. Terra. Final. All right, disconnect. Back to raw. All right, now I got to remove this. Configure, unlock, remove, load, final, place. Okay, good. There's a bit of the thingy in there. Configure, rotate. All right. Oh, so that's the steps. That's what I got. Okay. Configure. Okay. Double check this. Alright, I think that is lined up as needed. Gotta catch you next time. Can't wait to see more. Jesse, thank you so much for following. Yeah, always good to see new people joining in here. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful night. Yeah. Thanks again. So, now we lock this placement in. Configure, lock. Yeah, so we got the rest of it, and it looks great. So we'll bring it down and actually terraform. So we got to dig out the shaded parts here. Yep. Time to sleep. 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 How hard is it to sleep on this server? There we go. Alright. Oh, here it is again, the rain effect. Whew. Are the blocks a little loud? I think. Turn that down. That's better. Tear it all down. Why is there a random cow here? Hello? Have a good day. I might as well tear these down. Crap, I can't pick it up. There we go. Yes, I know there is a better way of doing this, but I'm lazy, okay? Just let me have this. Alright. Destroy all the blocks. see, going on 2 hours. Okay, we can go another hour, I think. So try to get some of this terraforming started. Don't want to just leave and make a mess. Already 9 o'clock here, wow. Huh? Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. You okay, honey? Okay. Still streaming, but I'm trying my best to talk in thin air, honey. Am I succeeding? You're lying to me. It's what? It's like I talked to myself before. That doesn't mean I'm doing it right. You make me sound like a weirdo. Like psychopaths talk to themselves. Well, this is a psychopath's hobby. Like, I don't understand how people do this. Like, people make money talking to thin air until they have people in their chat. I love being married, guys. Random egg. Hello, chicken. Literally just shaving off the entire layer now just to replace it. Because why not? Okay, I don't need to dig right there. This is a big old boulder when you actually sit here and look at it. Yeah. 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 My wife just hit me with the Shrek reference, everybody. That's a nice boulder. Yeah, that was Donkey. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen it. Probably watch that again. Uh, I don't think we've seen it together. Honestly, Shrek the Third kind of sucked. Alright, let's sleep. Boop. I booped. Boop. B-O-O-P. What? I have no idea what you're saying right now.
Is that what you guys call poop on there?
I said boop, like boop.
Yeah, is that what you call pooping on there?
What are you?
Guys have barley functions on there.
No, I'm not talking about poop. I said boop.
Easy misleading.
What in the world did you just turn the stream into, honey? Way to derail things. Alright. Let's, easy place. Alright. Fix all these holes that we have created. Ooh. Go ahead and use this granite. Let's see. Music's still going. Can barely hear it though, I guess, but let me turn it up here. Just a hair. There we go. Alright, yeah, I haven't finished the path here. Alright. try to keep this where we started. Alright. How's everyone doing tonight? We hanging in there? Got 10.5 hours into the stream. We're probably just going to do this first layer and just be done for tonight. I gotta go to bed early now. My wife thinks it's a good idea to get up at the crack of dawn and go work out. What? You're claiming that is my idea? Well, it was. It's totally my idea, but I'm an early bird, so makes one of us. Yeah, it does make one of us. Place. All right. There are farm animals everywhere that like to spawn. Don't understand how that's possible. It's a mushroom island, technically. You know what I'm looking forward to soon? The new Superman movie. James Gunn's directing it. I can't wait. Everything he touched turns to gold. And I'm not even a big Superman fan. Alright, I am hopeful to see some more stone and materials in these shulkers over here. Surely by now it should be free to use. Let's see here. Grass, yes. Couldn't use all the grass. Ooh, there's some more granite. Okay. If we can get one type of block out of the way, it'd be the granite. Alright. So that's at least one block out of the inventory space. Where did I put that? Alright, right here. Alright, stone. That's a lot of granite. Holy cow. Where's the regular stone? Here's some stone. Ooh, tough. So there is tough. Has anyone seen any of James Gunn's movies? Like Guardians of the Galaxy or anything? That series is better to me. This is going to be a hot take. Okay? That series is so much better than Star Wars. Guardians of the Galaxy. There, I said it. Let lightning strike me where I stand if it's not true. Nothing's happened, so. Alright. So we need a place for dirt. Alright. And after a while of doing this, you gotta find ways to try to entertain yourself. I will now do my best Matthew McConaughey impersonation. Or impression. Alright. I just like the way it feels. You ever seen that movie, Interstellar? Alright, is all the grass placed? I'm gonna have to grab dirt. Okay. What is supposed to go here? Nothing? Okay. Nothing goes there. Alright. Yeah, this is all gonna turn to grass. Can't be helped. There's some grass. Alright, so all the grass blocks are done. I can move on to regular dirt or tough or just stone. I need stone. What did I just put in my inventory? There. I am part of the problem. I admit. I am part of the problem here. Just throwing my crap wherever. Alright. That's fine. Hopefully I can find some stone. Yeah. Here we go. It's just a cow sinking into the ground right there. Looks so silly. Let's see. Over here. Already out of stone. Wow, this is gonna be a stone heavy project. Let's see here. There's some stone. There will not be one stone left unturned. Heh, get it? There's a lot of stone right here. Alright. Don't need the grass anymore. Don't need that anymore. Sleep! You can do it. Sleep in the bed. Sleep in the bed. There we go. Lur Chick. Welcome in, Lur Chick. Interesting username. As always, on TikTok. I don't need to fill those blocks. I will need to fill those. Alright. I am sure this is not the most entertaining stream right now because all we're doing is placing stone, but this will get a lot more interesting to build as we go on. This is just a groundwork to start everything off. Give a proof of concept, if we will. Also help anyone else that decides to build on this later. Alright. Have we got all the stone placed? Yes. Okay, I think that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. As always, thank you for watching the stream. I'm going to send you guys to a raid tonight. But for now, good night, TikTok. We will see you hopefully Wednesday. Alright, hi, Pig. Bye.